this primitive piece of equipment. Oh, here we go. And so that's where I'm at right now. It's good to be back. See some of you out there. We'll be back in here enjoying a good conversation about gardening. And I'm telling you, I'm excited. But um, I'll get my computer back up and running and be able to bring in better, audio and video quality. But I had to get the show on the line because I had people asking about it. Miss Sue Miller, thank you very much for hitting me up and asking where is the Morning Gardener, and um, also I got some hit from a couple other people, and I'm happy. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, hello, hi, it's everybody out there. Hey, how you doing? They say what's somebody wrote. Now this is different from my other setup. This will actually blink the message up there and then fall off. But I feel good. I feel good. I got to get all my stuff ready for winter. I did go out into the yard a couple days ago and picked a lot of ginger. Picked a lot of ginger and was able to give that to some good people. And I just want to, because I gave some to a neighbor, and like that. And so I was like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Ah, but the ginger came in pretty good. And so I saved a few pieces that I'm going to use to. Hey, buddy, let's see what we got there. Let's see. All right, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, people are stopping by. Walker, Walker, yes, hello, how you doing? Creek Walker, yes, all right. And I see some other information down there, but I'm happy. I look, I actually didn't know I could do this with this tablet. I didn't know. I had someone to approach me, and they told me, yeah, you could do a lot of things with your tablet. Glad you are back. Thank you very much, very much, very much. I appreciate that. It's a little nippy in here. I just cut the heat on in here, and it is what it is. Let's see what I do if I cut this off. No, I think I'm gonna leave that on. I want to see everyone out there, and it feels good. It feels good. I am. I started last week uh, uh, prepping myself up for seeds for this upcoming year, and the reason why is because I got a strangest feeling that seed prices, along with everything else, is going to continue to go up. And the reasoning for that is that a lot of people that not unlike yourself, like a lot of you have been gardening for years, but because of the pandemic that we've been going through, there is a lot more people brought into the idea of having some control over their gardening, their food supply, excuse me. And so that being said, is that a lot of people now are thinking about growing some of their own food, and I'm glad of that. Um, and that people are thinking about that and going in that direction because it's very important. The other thing is that uh, gardening is so crucial, um, but I'm interested in also growing quality products, and I call them products because to me, it's very important to grow vegetables that are very dense in nutrition, not uh, just growing a tomato just to be growing a tomato, but how do I make my tomatoes a better, higher quality piece of fruit? And that's my take on that. But I feel really good. I'm not going to talk you guys' ears off today. I'm not going to do that. I promised myself I wouldn't. But I got to talk to a lot of you out there. And if anybody see Food Falls Permaculture, tell them I said hello. Then you got the bull. If you see him out there, tell him the Napoleon said keep on gardening. Sue Miller, thank you so much for getting in touch with me. That's one of the reasons why I said, wait a minute, I got to get back online because I didn't know that there were people wanted to see, hey, where's this guy at? I want to see where he is. And I'm glad that I'm able to go back online and help people out. And I've just discovered that this iPad can do live shows because I didn't know what a button was to do it, and someone walked me through it online. They said take the, the plus button and hit it, and it'll open up some screen where you can get to signing in to your live show. So that being said, you're looking at the Morning Gardener, which I'll be coming up with some more good information in the future, very near future, to let everybody know that we can still have our good conversations about it. Oh, and I apologize. I don't want to forget anyone out there. Um, I mean, there's so many of you out there. That's why I feel bad about, because I just thought about Broke Farmer, 73. He's been inspiration. He's been doing a lot of good shows, and there's so many others out there. So many others I can't think of right now. I've been up all morning. Just left the chiropractor's office, checking on my back, and it has been. Uh, let me just say this to all of you out there. You know, I want to take heed to this. If you get hurt, if you get sick, go to the doctors. Don't just wait until things get worse down the road. Go to the doctors. Go and see what's going on with you. Find a way to do it. I know it's costly and I know it's time consuming, but you want to make sure that you're okay. And on that note, I want to leave that alone for now. And just basically get ready to, because I mean, I just left the chiropractor's office and he said to ice my back down and make sure that I get rest. And I know that I'm a little tired now because after getting adjusted and everything, you know, you just feel like you feel relaxed. So, but this year, I don't plan on starting any tomatoes, but if I do, then that's me changing my mind. But I want to do okra, and I also want to do peppers, and also make certain that do potatoes, and I do also what do we call it? Definitely got to do some more ginger. Ginger is very expensive, and I like to grow ginger because of that. It's expensive, it's it helps you out, it soothes your stomach, it improves your health overall. Ginger is the way to go, and so I will be growing some more of that. And what else? What else do I really like to grow? I used to do a lot of squash. Squash is good to go. I don't know if I'm gonna do any corn this year, but I'm gonna leave that open for right now. Look at that. All these people hit me up. Hey, how you doing? Oh, my food follows permaculture. Thank you very much for stopping in, my brother. Thank you. Oh my God, I told people about you, food follows permaculture. I told people about you. You know, and I actually brought them on screen and let them look at what you look like and what you talk about. And we actually chimed in on a video that you had. We was holding all of this uh, gunja, I think is what they call it. I don't know the names for it, but he was holding it, and she said, "Wow!" That's what she said when she saw it. Great day to you, Morning Gardener, and thank you kindly. Oh, anytime, anytime. I'm trying to adjust in this chair. Yeah, I tell you. Wow, I'm telling you, it's been something. And I want to do something else. Food Falls Permaculture. I got a boat, 18-foot fiberglass. Um, what kind of boat is it? A Winner. It's called a Winner. It's got a 150 Yamaha motor on it. Um, Yamaha motor on it, and the motor got little things going on with it. Um, oh, it's a nice boat. Thank you. I didn't know it's built like a speedboat. It's a 150 motor on it. Yeah. Oh, you already know. The motor runs. Let's see what's wrong with it. But it's got a reservoir up here where the oil goes into. It always, if you leave it sitting overnight, it'll leak down into, it'll leak, and you'll see it coming out of the carburetors. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I think it comes out of the carburetors. You'll see it. And I said, why is that happening like that? And I think it's some kind of, in the lines, it's some kind of valve in the line that either stuck open or something. But I don't know that much about it. But I want to get that boat back up and running because I have it in the yard and it runs good. It runs. It's got its power. I went in and did adjustments on the carburetor. They may not be perfect, but I think they're pretty good. Nice overhaul on a marine mechanic. Thank you. An overhaul. Because the motor runs boom, 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 boom. It's just how it sounds. And, and um and I did a lot of stuff to the boat. The only thing got to be done to the boat itself is the carpet's got to be changed. That's little stuff. Um, the trailer's been completely rebuilt. Um, I had a welder come to my house and do that, and he put in all new leaf springs and brackets and everything. And I put in new ball bearings in it. Yeah, and it was. I want to get it up and running because I would love to go out on that boat and just enjoy it. Always have a boat and a motor. Let's say in a good fit. Need to stop by. Yep, you're right. I got to do that. I got to have my boat running. It's been sitting in that yard for a few years, and I look at it, and I say, wouldn't it be nice to go out where I live and get some of those flounder, um, and also instead of being stuck on a bank where everything's grown in and you can't get to where you want to fish, and I could just drop the boat in and and be able to go out and see what I got see what I can get done. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm glad everybody's stopping in here because I mean it's not a lot of people alive right now on the subject of gardening, but gardening is changing. When I heard a hip hop station say one morning, it said, "Hey, everybody, remember the pandemic has taught us a lot. Remember to get those gardens started so you can have some food." You know, and when they said that, based on Instagram business supply, this is a video shortcut, um, and so you can you can have food growing on your own. Now, somehow, uh, I'm taking all my trees and I'm gonna cut them all back down, and also I'm gonna weigh some of the branches down so I can get these branches to start producing some spurs. Because everybody knows the spurs is where your fruit come from, your blossoms. Once you get it to change the balance, the hormones, and it changes, and then the branches start to produce uh, the spurs, and you could do that. And I have some weights up here that I haven't been using in a few years, and I go out there and put them down and tie loops on them, and then tie lines to them, and bring those branches down so they're not up like this, and bring them down like that at like a 45 or something, and that way I can start getting some spur production on the trees. Another thing is, um, I have it's a peach. Excuse me, not a peach tree. It's a what's the name of that called? It's a pear tree that I have that is planted next to another tree. One of the pear trees is called a delicious. I know what that is. I purchased it at Stock Brothers. Um, and then I started another tree some years ago, maybe 6 years ago, and it was purchased as a Bartlett. I don't know if it's a Bartlett. I mean, one thing the company I purchased it for had notorious for was um, selling you the wrong tree. They were notorious for that. And now, uh, I mean, and it produces pears. I don't know how it produces pears. It does it. It does it on its own. because I don't have any other pear trees in the yard that has been producing any blossoms. Just that one pear tree blossoms out, and then it produces pears. I am planting apple, pears, and plums, trees, grapes. Hi, Morning Gardener. Is in Maryland here. Okay, hi, Morning Gardener. Maryland here. Oh, a Marylander here. Great, great, great. My goodness, it's good to speak to somebody from Maryland as well, because when you look at Maryland, you when you plant things, when you're in any environment, you want to know what grows best there. That's where I when I first started out, I kind of messed up on research that first. Find out what grows well in Maryland. I mean, because they're a bunch of it's a bunch of information that could tell you what okra grows better here, what apples grow better here, what melon fruits grow better here, and that way you won't have to just be wasting a lot of time trying to plant things that do not in any way do well here in this environment. So just thought I'd throw that out there. I am um, I got all my seeds. I got a lot of old seeds too that I'm going to start going through and see what's viable and what's not. But the thing about it is, um, I want to do also this year a soil test and see where I'm at, because I've been adding tons of, let's see, find what already grows where you're, you are. Absolutely, food, forest, permaculture, absolutely. Morning Gardener, nice to see you again. Thank you very much. Nice to see you as well. Thank you. I like that people coming in. They still remember me. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm just an ordinary guy who just loves gardening. I'm crazy about it. I've been doing it for 21 years, and learned a great deal. I made all the mistakes. I made them all. I've tried things that people say it's not going to work, and I tried it, and sometimes it will work, sometimes it wouldn't work. But what has changed since I started since I started gardening? Tree prices that grow fruit trees, the prices to me, because I make a ordinary salary. Uh, I've seen the prices go through the wall, through the wall. I've seen the price go through the wall. I've seen trees that I used to get for $25 are now $54. Used to go to the box stores and see trees there that were a decent price. Now they're $50 and $60 a tree per tree. Um, and the thing about it is, great, great. Thank you, thank you. All right, morning gardener. And I got to tell you, folks, when you are trying to grow food, if you're like I am, as I said earlier, you just don't want to say, okay, I just want to grow some peaches. I don't want to just grow some peaches. I want to grow the best peaches, the best tasting, the best size, the best color. That's what I want to grow. I don't want to just grow a peach. And I have another tree that I put in not too long ago. It's a plum tree called a Stanley Plum, and I'm excited about that. And I put in another tree that the same company I told you about that makes trees up. I used to order from. I think they shut them down now. They shut that company down. The what they call it, the attorney general shut the business down. But here's what happened. They sent me a tree in the mail. Well, they sent me a couple trees. They sent me a Bruce plum, and another one called oh God, what's that plum that's got like a lady's name? I can't think of it right now. But some of them survived. Uh, some of them survived. Please see me again. Oh, yeah. And what happened was the one of them that one of them that lived, which was called a it was called a pear tree. It was a pear tree. It was called a oh God, what's the name of that pear? Called Duchess pear. So I put it in the ground. It only had one single root on it, and it actually lived. Matter of fact, it's one of the tallest and biggest trees in my yard. But it was a what's the name of that tree called? Um, it's a standard tree, and that I knew was on the label, but it said a Duchess pear, and it actually grew and started producing something other than I want to say pears. It produced like some kind of grayish berry that it produced, and folks, it's eight, is it 12, 13 feet tall? It's got to be taken out because it's not producing anything that I could eat. It's big, it's thick around on the trunk, and it's got to come out. So it will be cut up, and it will be used as like a compost around the other trees that are living, and that's what I do. Um, but it was not a Santa Rose was the other plum tree I was thinking about. Santa Rose, um, and none of them they would produce and drop the pears. So I know that no, excuse me, the plums. And so the Bruce plum tree did die a few weeks after I planted it. It just didn't make it, and I was hoping it would have made it, but it didn't. Yeah. So right now I'm looking good. I got everything rolling along, and I'm gonna start doing my shows on a regular basis. So you will see me again, and I want to thank all of you for coming in and joining me. This is the Morning Gardener, and remember to keep on growing. This is the Morning Gardener Show. Signing out, but enjoy talking to every last one of you. Thank you and have a good day. All right. Is this the button? Is that the button I touch?